In this video, I wanted to talk about a topic that surprisingly doesn't get a lot of attention because everybody are talking about like the next music production plugin, tips and tricks, happy stuff, and all of that. But in reality, it's like a lot of shit, a lot of like dark sides, like in the music production space. So the topic of this video, the dark side of being a full-time music producer. I have written like a couple of points that I want to discuss, and that's gonna be like not my normal video, it's just like me talking to the camera. And yeah, I'm just gonna go through a couple of points and share some of the lessons, some of the experiences, and like my observations, so perhaps you can learn from that. So point number one, it's hard, 10% max will make it. So when it comes to music production, actually like any kind of business, did you know that like I think 80 to 90% businesses fail in the first like 5 years? In like from 1 year, there's like 50% that fail, and the further you go, the bigger is percentage of people who fail. And most people, you know, doing music production, they will fail because it requires like enormous amount of dedication, patience, and stuff like that. Let me tell you like a couple of stories from from my coaching experience. So I had people who signed up for my coaching, we started working, and then the dude was literally blaming me. That was like a year ago, I think in 2023, around that time. Or maybe 2022, I don't remember, like 1 year ago. And we started working, we did a couple of sessions, and the guy, like, he didn't listen to me, he didn't do the system, because I literally gave him like step-by-step formula that he could use to get like the results. And then the guy started fucking blaming me that my coaching program is trash, I do not know how to teach, and so on and so on and so on. That's one example, right? So just imagine like what is happening if like it's self-sabotage, right? Again, I'm not judging because we all have these subconscious demons. We are all traumatized, like everyone is traumatized, really, because we live in this like fucked up society where like everything is wrong. Like I don't want to talk a lot about that, just like so YouTube doesn't censor me. But anyway, that's one of the examples. Then in next couple of examples, it's not going to be like super specific, but I had a couple of people, again, we did coaching, and after some time, without putting the like enough effort, time, and dedication, they decided to quit, and then they blamed me that my stuff doesn't work. So I had like, you know, I wouldn't say like majority, but like a couple of people who did my coaching and they paid me like the full program, and then at the end of the day they didn't continue. So even though they told me like, yes bro, like I'm motivated, I want to do it, and yeah, not judging, just my observation to make things clear, and they just didn't continue. So like a lot of times people lie to themselves and people lie to other people, and that's like pretty like controversial topic. Like I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate from someone probably, but if I'm gonna get hate, it probably means that like I'm triggering someone, like the ego and stuff. Again, the point of this video not to insult anyone. It's just my observation, right? Because I'm trying to think, what's the reason why I'm where I am right now? I do have what I have, the channel, I do music full time, and quite often that's the thing. I don't know what is happening behind the curtains, right, in their life, but quite sometimes, you know, people would just ghost me, say nothing. And that's, you know, I would never judge anyone if you can be like straightforward, if you can just go and tell it, hey man, like this and this, like this is the situation, like cool, like no problem. Like, because at the end of the day, if you are treating your music business like that, you just quit like halfway through, what kind of results do you expect? Because yes, technically you pay me, but in reality, you invest in yourself, in your skills, and in your future. That's the point. I'm just the tool so you can get from point A, where you are right now, to the point B, where you want to be with your music business. Like I know, like I'm ranting a bit like here and there, but it's just like my rant. I'm gonna try to make this video trending. It's like, fuck it, just wants to share a couple of lessons, right? So people quit too early. People quit too early. They will find like a million reasons why this thing is not working, why they can't make it work, and so on and so on. Again, no judgment, because this is all traumas. This is not them, because the conscious side of them, they really want the results, but all the demons, all the shit that you have inside, it doesn't let you do the thing that you want to do. And the next thing that a lot of people get wrong, music, it is not about this like fancy world of like unicorns, rainbows. Again, as I said, you must treat it as a business. Like, the reason why I'm making music full-time, because I'm treating it like a fucking business. That's the point. That's the point. If you think that you're just gonna magically like, I'm gonna start making music, everything is gonna be good. No, you're gonna suck. You're gonna suck, you're gonna hate yourself, you're gonna hate the world, and so on. And that's really the point. I was not like strategic enough from the beginning, because I wish I would have used like a couple of years before I started my YouTube channel to really build my business and to sell info products earlier. Because the best thing, like the best way to do music full time, you build a channel, you build a platform, and then you sell some sort of a product. And then people complain, I don't want to sell my music, I don't want to create. Go fuck yourself. Like, really, go fuck yourself if you think it's going to be easy, because it is not. It is not. And that's, as any other type of business, not going to be for everyone. A lot of people are just going to suck. A lot of people are going to complain, cry like a little bitch, and that's okay. That's normal. Like, I cry sometimes as well. Like, I'm just going to be like straightforward. Like, I also like complaining, but at the end of the day, I do understand that, you know, it's important to just get your shit done. That's the thing, right? And then like I see like on Twitter, like on Threads and Instagram, like I'm a creative person, like this social media game makes it hard for me to make my music and stuff like that. Like, fuck off. Like, really, fuck off. You know what you are getting from social media. You know that you are getting an extremely fucking competitive industry. So what do you expect? Do you expect like everyone to give you money just like that? Like, in order to make money, you have to give value. Like, you have to be able to make other people's lives better, right? And depending how good you are at this thing, it's gonna reflect financially in your life, right? That's the point. And the last thing, again, to summarize everything, because I'm filming for like 7 minutes, don't want to make it like more than 10 minutes. You will have anxiety, self-doubt, self-hatred, suicidal thoughts, and much more. I've had periods where I was thinking like, I'm shit, like I suck, my music is shit, people are not buying from me, I want to fucking die. Like, I had suicidal thoughts. Like, I've been through, like, just like about a year ago, through such like downs. Like, every day I was living in a constant fear, anxiety, and thinking of dying. It wasn't like that bad, although like I'm pretty afraid of dying, like not as much as I was like 1 year ago. But sometimes shit gonna hit the fan, and it's gonna be so fucking hard that you will want to quit. And again, to summarize everything, to give you something from my experience, I've been making music since 2016, and it took me like 8 years to get where I am right now. And I still like think I'm pretty fucking broke, although like I have like the latest MacBook, like some of the stuff, you know, synthesizers, speakers, instruments, like all the goods, right? Still, like, I'm still in the process of growing my business, and quite often you will want to quit, but it's either there's really like two options for you. You succeed or you quit, because the question of succeeding, it is really just all about time. How much time, effort, and dedication you put into that. So if you stick long enough, like, again, 10 years, right? You will get results, you will get money, and you will get like all of that. But again, effort, dedication, patience, all of that is needed. It's not going to be easy. And yeah, that's just like the real life. And again, like, actually one more thing. I sometimes work till I like fall asleep, right? I could be working for like the whole day till like 1 a.m. And if you have like problems with self-control, like self-discipline, if you procrastinate, well, it's gonna be extremely hard for you to run a music business, because I have this anxiety, like fear of like what's gonna happen if I don't get like new clients, if I don't get money and stuff like that. And that thing just kicks me in the ass. Like I just have this like responsibility that for myself, that I don't have anyone, I don't have a boss. Like I'm my own boss, and quite often I'm so relentless to myself that I don't wish anyone to hear how like I'm talking to myself. Like it's a funny saying that if you treated, not like really treated, if you talked to other people like you talk to yourself sometimes, you wouldn't have any friends. And so that quite often is the thing. Because I'm just really brutal to myself, but at the same point it's like, having high standard and so on. Okay, so that's it for this rant. Again, just it's been something that I wanted to record in the morning and to share like a couple of lessons, like a couple of stuff, so you can perhaps learn something like that. Do not quit. Be patient. Do your shit every day. It's okay if you cry. It's okay if you hate yourself. It's gonna be alright. Trust me. Just stick long enough with your music and you're gonna get the results that you want. So that's it for this video. Hope you liked and learned something from it. So see you in the next one.